Welcome back. Today we are diving into the 2026 World Cup and breaking down a Group A that is absolutely packed with different styles. We have the host Mexico, the speed of South Africa, the tactical discipline of Czechia, and the relentless energy of South Korea. It's a group where home field advantage meets tactical warfare, who survives the opening round and who goes home early. I'll analyze the squads and the matchups you won't want to miss. Let's get straight into the analysis. Breaking the coast at home for Mexico, 2026 is the best chance to break the famous round of 16 course. With Javier Aguirre back for the third time, the team looks more experienced and practical. Playing at the Azteca Stadium with the amazing fans, Mexico wants to do more than just qualify. They want to make football history on their own soil. Aguirre brought a very simple rule. Only players in top form will play. If a player is injured or not playing regularly, they are out. Mexico usually plays a 4-3-3 system. Under Aguirre, they become much more physical and focus more on defense. An interesting fact, Aguirre has not used the same starting 11 for 29 games. This means every player in the squad is always ready and the team has great depth. Italian defense and young talents, the Mexico squad is a mix of strong defenders from Europe and clinical attackers. The heart of attack, Santiago Jimenez. He's playing great for Milan and is the team main goal scorer. With the experienced Raul Jimenez and the versatile Julian Quinones, the attack is very strong. On the mid, Edson Alvarez. He is the bridge between the defense and midfield. He is strong, reads the game well, and is the unsung hero of the team. Defensive leader, Johan Vasquez. He learned a lot about tactics in Italy's Serie A and now leads the backline. The golden boy, Gilberto Mora. He's only 17 years old, but Aguirre expects a big explosion from him. He could be the one of the biggest surprises of tournaments. The legend Guillermo Ochoa is still in the squad, but Luis Malagon is fighting hard for the starting spot as goalkeeper. Home effects and squad depth. Mexico's biggest strength is the scary atmosphere of the Azteca Stadium for the opponents. Also, Aguirre's rotation policy keeps the team fresh for long tournaments. Their defensive discipline has also improved a lot recently. Scoring problems in recent friendly games showed that Mexico is good at defending, but sometimes struggles to score goals against deep defenses. This scoring drought could be a problem in the group stage. Also, being the host brings huge expectations, which can create stress for the players. According to my scouting reports, Mexico is a team that is hard to beat and physically strong. Aguirre's practical style changed Mexico from an emotional team to a disciplined tournament team. If they solve their scoring problems early, they are the favorites to finish the group in the first place because of the home spot. The 16-year wait is over. South Africa is back on the world stage after a long 16-year absence. For their experienced Belgian coach, Hugo Broos, this tournament is very special because he will retire after the World Cup. He has created a cultural revolution in the team. After the disappointment of 2010, South Africa arrives in 2026 with high confidence and the goal of being the surprise package of tournaments. Fluid transition and high pressing under Broos, South Africa plays offensive and fluid football. They love to keep the ball, but when they lose it, they try to win it back immediately with a gegen-pressing style. Broos has given the players the confidence to play against big teams without fear. Their game is based on quick transitions and constant movements, making them very difficult to track for defenders. The biggest advantage for South Africa is that many players play together for the same club, Mamelodi Sundowns. This creates an automatic understanding on the pitch. The captain, Ronwen Williams, he made a history as the first African goalkeeper nominated for the Yasin Awards. The maestro, Mokoena. He controls the tempo of the game and famous for his powerful long-range shoots. The speed Foster. Foster brings Premier League experience from Burnley. He is the main goal hope for his physical and finishing. The creative mind, Zwane. Even at 36, he is still the most technical player in the squad and knows how to unlock tight defenses. The rising star, Nekota. The 20-year-old talent is expected to have a breakout tournament after his great performance in the qualifiers. Their greatest strength is collective harmony. Because the core of the team plays together every week. Their passing and movement are almost automatic. With fast players like Foster, they are deadly on the counter-attacks. Also, they have no pressure, which allows them to play more freely than their opponents. But the problem is their physical height. Most players are short. which can be disadvantaged during set pieces and aerial duels. Recent friendly results are showed some gaps in their defense. In my scouting notes, I describe South Africa as a routine team. If you let them play their passing game, they can embarrass any opponents. They are the most dangerous underdog in Group A. Their chemistry is better than many giant teams. If they can defend set pieces well and finish their changes, they could easily steal a top 2 spot from the favorites. South Korea is the most experienced Asian team in the World Cup. This is their 11th time in a row at the tournament. After reaching the round of 16 in 2022, they want even more in 2026. They are famous for their high energy and fitness from the first minute to the last. After Jürgen Klinsmann, the legendary captain Hong Myung-bo took charge in 2024. He brought a more balanced style to the team. They focus on solid defense but use their wings very effectively. They love quick transitions. Usually, they play with 4-2-3-1 system, which gives their captain freedom on the pitch. South Korea has some of the best individual players in their history. The living legend Min-son. He is the heart and soul of the team. This might be his last World Cup and he wants to lead his nation to glory. The Minister of Defense Kim Min-jae. The Bayern Munich star is one of the best defenders in the world. His speed and strength are the team's biggest security. The creative brain, Lee Kang-in. The PSG player is the playmaker. His technical skills and crossing are the keys to the attack. The new star, Bai Jan-ho. Playing for Stoke City, he is the new prince of the coach. He is expected to be the breakout player of the tournament. The next one is Hwang Ki-chan. The Wolves attacker is physically very strong and loves to pressure defenders. But if Kim Min-jae is injured, the quality of defense drops significantly. Also, the team depends too much on Min-son for goals. If opponents stop him, South Korea can struggle to score. Finally, the extreme expectations from the fans create a lot of mental pressure on the players. In my scouting reports, I see South Korea as the most dangerous team in Group A alongside Mexico. They have the perfect mix of European experience and tactical discipline. They don't just run, they run with a plan. If they can manage the pressure, they are strong candidates to finish first in the group. The 20-year-long wait Czechia is finally back on the world stage after 20 years. Their last World Cup was in 2006. They qualified in a very dramatic way by beating Denmark on penalties in the playoff final. This shows that the team is mentally very strong and never gives up under pressure. The coach Miroslav Kovac took over during the qualifiers and brought great discipline to the squad. Czechia doesn't care much about keeping the ball. Instead, they focus on being hard to break. They use their physical power to tire their opponents and wait for set pieces to score. The squad is built around a very strong and tall defensive core. The leader, Tomáš Souček. The West Ham star is the heart of midfield. He is the most important player because of his physical power and his ability to score headers. The goal machine, Patrik Schick. The Bayer Leverkusen striker is the team's main hope for goals. He is a world-class finisher. The new captain, Ladislav Krejci. Now playing at a high level in Europe, he is the leader of the defense and often scores critical goals in big moments. The talents, players like Pavel Solch and Mojmir Chitil, provide the energy and hard work that Kovac's system needs. The goalkeeper, Matej Kovar. With experience at Leverkusen and PSV, he is very solid and reliable in goal. Their biggest weapon is set pieces, because they are very tall and strong. They are a nightmare for opponents during corners. Also, their mental resistance is amazing. They have proven they can come back from behind and win difficult games. Czechia struggles when they have to create chances from open play. For example, in the Denmark game, they only had 23% ball possession. Also, their central defenders can be slow against very fast attackers, like the players from South Korea or Mexico. In my scouting notes, I call Czechia the brick wall of Group A. They are not the most exciting team to watch, but they are incredibly hard to beat. They will try to slow down the game and win with a 1-0 or set-piece goal. If Mexico and South Korea cannot score early, they will find themselves in a very frustrating physical battle. After looking at all the data, the tactics and the squad depth, here's how I see Group A finishing. It's going to be a battle of styles, but I believe individual quality and discipline will be the deciding factors. First place, South Korea. I'm picking South Korea to the top of group. Why? Because they have a perfect balance. They have one of the best defenders in the world with Kim Min-jae and a world-class finisher like Hegminson. Their fitness level is superior to everyone else in this group. While Mexico and Czechia might struggle with the tempo, the fearless Tigers will play at 100% for the full 19 minutes. Second place Mexico. Mexico will follow closely in second place. The power of the Azteca Stadium and the home fans is too big to ignore. Javier Aguirre has made them a very difficult team to beat. However, the pressure of being the host and the occasional struggle to score goals might prevent them from taking the top spot. They will qualify for the knockout stage, but it might be a nervous journey for L3 fans. Third place Czechia. Czechia will finish in third. They are incredibly disciplined and physically strong, but in a group with this much speed, their lack of pace in defense will be their downfall. They will be very hard to beat and might get draws against the big teams, but I don't think they have enough creative spark to win the games they need to finish in the top 2. They will rely on being one of the best third-place teams to survive. Fourth place South Africa. Unfortunately, I see South Africa finishing at the bottom. They play beautiful, fluid football and their chemistry is amazing. But the World Cup is a different level of intensity. Their lack of height will be a massive problem against Czechia's set pieces. And their struggle to finish chances will cost them dearly against clinical teams like South Korea. They will be the fun team to watch, but they might leave the tournament without enough points. This group is going to be a roller coaster. We have the home hero, the Asian powerhouse, the European wall, and the African rhythm. My money is on the South Korea's discipline, but in the World Cup, anything can happen in the final 10 minutes. But our journey is just beginning. In the next episode, we are moving to Group B, where more giants and more tactical battles are waiting for us. Don't forget to tell me your predictions in the comments below.